Hello, everyone, and welcome to Edge Pro. My name's Patty Warren, and today we're going to be talking about our business overview summary page. This is one of the go-to pages that I use in Edge Pro, and I like to say it starts to tell the story of my business. Now, what I mean by that is whatever date range you have up here, Edge Pro automatically compares it to the same date range the year before. So that way you're always comparing apples to apples. So we can see in 2020, we did $511,000. This year, we've done $508,000. So we actually have a decrease of $3,400. Now, Edge Pro says you have one building, but underneath that roof, you have two separate businesses. We call it a clinic business and an optical business. Now, it creates these two separate businesses based off CPT codes and V codes. But at a glance, I can see we've got $508,000 so far that we did this year. It's $266,000 in the clinic. It's $241,000 in the optical. Out of the $3,400 decrease, we're actually up by $6,300 in the clinic, down by $9,800 over here in our optical. So at a quick glance, I can see, am I up or am I down? Is one part of my business busier than the other part of my business? But we can also see our average revenue per exam on this page. This is on average how much our patients are spending based off of a routine eye exam. And we can see in 2020, they spent $610.76. This year, they're spending $610.96. So they're spending 21 cents more than they did last year. Actually ends up being that they are spending $9.82 more in our clinic, but they're spending $9.62 less over here in our optical, which really makes sense when we're down by $9,800. So at a quick glance, we've uncovered that, yes, we are down overall in our business, but we're down mostly in our optical, and our patients are spending less money is one of the reasons that we're down. But this particular dashboard has four other parts too. And it's our side-by-side, by doctor, by plan, and trending. So I want to explain some of the other pages that we have in here. The side-by-side button, really, it is no different than the page that we just looked at, only visually it's set up a little differently. So here's my 508,000. Here is the 511 from last year, and here's my decrease of $3,400. Only difference between this page and the page that we just looked at is this is more in rows and columns. And that's where we say, visually, we kind of all learn differently. So you just have a different view is all that this is. The next one on here is the by doctor page. Now, this is a page where we can see all of our revenues divided out by our doctors. The doctors are over here on the left. Here's our key things we're tracking right up here across the top. This is our total patient revenue, and we've got it for the clinic and for the optical. So we can see that Dr. Schneider here has $175,000 overall. It is $76,000 in the clinic and $99,000 over here in the optical. Now, we do gain a few more things in this particular dashboard, and it's some exam counts, your capture rate, your number of eyewear sold, and here's that their clinic revenue or the total revenue per exam. So this is also a by plan button that we have. And I'm going to say this is one of my favorite parts of this particular dashboard is the by plan. And really, we've got all of our plans listed over here on the left. I can see my total revenue just like before. Here it is in the clinic and into the optical. But what I like the most about this page is at a quick glance, I can see my red flags. Now, what I mean by red flags is, am I up or am I down more in one plan than another plan? Let's kind of use VSP here as an example. We're up by $11,000 with VSP, but we're down by $13,000 with our private pay. Not only are we down by $13,000 with private pay, we're down by $25,000 here in our optical. So I like this page just because at a quick glance, I can see in the optical, I'm up by $10,000 with VSP, but down by $25,000 with my private pay. Just a quick glance, I can look for those red flags. So a few things that we've kind of uncovered already on this particular dashboard was, our patients are spending a little less money in the optical than they did last year. And our private pay is down the most. So when we think about our largest opportunity that we have, it would be to concentrate on our private pay and concentrate overall on that amount our patients are spending. Now, we do have another dashboard on here, and it's the trending dashboard. Now, this is where you can just see your trends or your routines, as some people may call it, over a 3-year time period. I'm going to explain it. We've got several things kind of on the list here, but let's look at our total revenue to explain this portion of it. I can see in 2019, we did $509,000. Here's Q1 of 2020, where we have done $511,000. The difference between these two numbers is we were up by $2,300. Now, we can also see for this year here, we can see in Q1 of 2021, we've done $508,000. It does do the compared to last year, so it's going to compare it to a $511,000. So we had a decrease of $3,400. But it's also going to compare it to 2 years ago, or 2019. So in 2019, we've done $509,000. And in 2021, this year, we've done $508,000. So we're down by about $1,100 from 2 years ago. So this is just a great place to kind of look at your trends or your routines, just to kind of see your overall business. You can change your date ranges on this page at any point in time also. You may have a doctor that is out on PTO or some type of a medical leave that you don't have any numbers to compare to for last year. This is a great place where you can look at it compared to the year before. We could think of the COVID time period when we had our shutdown, and sometimes we didn't have any numbers to compare to during the shutdown for March and April. So this is just a great way that it'll be able to compare it to March and April of 2019. So several ways that you can use this particular page. We do have some of the key revenue drivers on this page also, which is our total exam counts, complete pair capture rate. Here's our average revenue per exam. We can see it in the clinic and in the optical. So we have lots of information right here on this one dashboard, and it's our trending dashboard. So I hope this was helpful for everyone. I look forward to speaking to you again soon, and everybody have a great day. Thank you.